Could 14 principles transform your industry? Well, learn how the Toyota production system revolutionized operations and discover how can you apply these principles for continuous improvement. Hello, I am Juan Navarro, this is Advanced Quality Programs, and I invite you to explore the quality philosophies and concepts to apply them to our everyday life. In the Toyota Way, engineering professor Jeffrey K. Liker explains how businesses can improve their operations by adopting the Toyota's core ideologies. Since its founding in the 1930s, Toyota has focused on continuously improving its products and processes. Toyota has developed a production method called the Lean method, and the Toyota Production System, TPS, which has helped many businesses to eliminate waste in their manufacturing process. The 14 principles that make up the Toyota Way enable the company to produce products that meet customer expectations and market demand. With the help of systems, Toyota fosters a corporate culture that helps employees to keep their safety and well-being being the first priority. For example, the company avoids layoffs. Instead, it reassigns workers to different roles or departments when it is necessary. By learning from Toyota's principles and practices as well, executives can build a profitable and efficient company without sacrificing quality or overworking the employees. How it came to this point is interesting. In the late 1800s, Sakichi Toyoda from rural Japan saw how hard-working women were suffering at weaving. To help them, he invented an automated loom that stopped the errors, and after launching his own factory in 1926, he saw his invention quickly spread across Japan and evolve. Later in his life, Toyota encouraged his son Ishiro Toyoda to start an automotive business, and he advised him to run the company in a way that would benefit society. On this venture, the first of Toyota's 14 guiding principles was developed. Businesses should base their decisions on stable, long-term philosophy rather than on short-term profits. The story continued developing, and more than a decade later, a Toyota plant manager named Taiichi Ono developed the Lean method to improve on the principles of Henry Ford assembly line. While assembly lines allow companies to quickly produce uniform products, they often reward leaders based on the quantity of the items produced rather than efficiency or profitability of their methods. Ono then recognized that standard mass production often lead to stockpiled inventory, which could hide problems in the company workflow. Lean manufacturing, on the other hand, requires Toyota to consider how each action adds value for the customer. It also requires the company to strive for a flow system, which creates a product in one continuous process and only starts manufacturing when the customer needs the product. While perfect flow may be never achieved, the TPS can still be used as an inspirational and aspirational ideal. That's why Toyota has encouraged and invited other companies to use the TPS method and has directly coached businesses on how they can apply these principles. Companies that fail to implement the Lean method often do so because they do not completely understand and use the 14 principles of the Toyota Way. Roughly summarized, the principles are as follows. 1. Create a company that focuses on long-term strategy. Then implement a method that encourages continuous improvement or Kaizen. Then develop a manufacturing process called just-in-time, which uses customer demand to define how quickly to restock materials and finished products. Even out of production volumes, reduce stress on staff and machinery. Fix problems as they arise, even if it means temporarily halting the production. Standardize methods and use visual systems to help leaders to keep track on manufacturing. Use technology only if it adds value to the production process. Develop leaders, employees, and partners who truthfully embody the business guiding philosophy. Learn and grow as an organization by solving problems and making decisions as a group. Encourage relentless improvement and habitual re-evaluation of existing methods. Now, the book explains these principles in depth for a good understanding of the application. These principles are not synonymous of the TPS, but they are essential to it as effective method. Implementing TPS and the principles of the Toyota Way may take some time and may incur in some initial costs, but companies that successfully do so will learn how to create value on their products and develop a healthier, more productive work environment. Let's finish with some key insights. The TPS is best learned through experimentation and selective implementation. Most jobs have tasks that can be standardized and placed into a one-piece flow system. Companies can standardize production methods without eliminating flexibility or learning opportunities. Creating a diagram of the production processes can help a company to identify waste, or how is it called in Toyota, muda. Businesses can prevent overproduction by using visual systems to initiate the next step in a process. To maintain flow, companies must be willing to temporarily halt the production. And buying better technology will not create a lean manufacturing process. Finally, Toyota's corporate culture has remained intact because it has carefully cultivated the leaders, observing and learning the principles over time, and it has been the reason for Toyota's stability and growth. And that's it for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it and find it useful. If you did so, don't forget to hit like, share with your friends, family, acquaintances, and anybody that you believe it will help the information. Thanks everybody for your comments. Thanks everybody for your comments and your ratings on Amazon and Goodreads and Barnes & Nobles about the books, Life Quality Projects and Principles of Quality. Don't forget to hit the bell so that you get a notification of the next episode.